What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So there might be more jump cut edits in this because I still have a cough, but COVID hit me pretty hard. So the weird thing about it is it has good moments and bad moments. At least for me, my cough is still here. It is getting better. So if you see more jump edits, it's because I'm just cutting out my coughs. But anyway, if you guys want coaching, just people ask me all the time. They're like, bro, I don't know how do I get in contact with you? Description box down below is everything, or you can go to masculineenergy.net and there's a WhatsApp button there, and my email is at the top, so you guys can see that. I wanted to talk about the breakup process and what you can expect throughout the whole thing. So a lot of guys are totally confused. Anybody who's just going through a breakup, you're gonna want to see this video because you're not going to know what to expect. So I want to talk about you and I want to talk about her. So let's start with her, right? Because most people are going to want to hear that first. Her mindset and emotions are going to be all over the place. So what normally happens, and this is in most cases, when a girl dumps a guy, so that's probably why you're here. When a girl dumps a guy, what's going on is she's had a consistent feeling that she's been battling with about you that's been negative. It could be the relationship itself not working out. Maybe it's timing. Maybe it's, issues. Could be complacency on your side as a guy, insecurity, right? Maybe she's got issues as well. I hear a lot of guys say, she has her issues too. I'm aware. But the thing you have to focus on is you're not going to get immediate results. It's going to take some time, okay? It's going to take a lot of time for her to, and I fucking hate to say this, but figure out her emotions, okay? So that is why you must pull away and you must give her space and you must start no contact right after. Because she's going to be processing her emotions. She's going to be going out and having fun, by the way. And if you do find out that she is with any other dudes, write her off. Break up with her. Just move on, okay? Because you don't want to be taking back a girl that's been with other dudes. It's just gross. But what you want to do is, because there is... I know a lot of guys aren't going to believe this, and a lot of red pill dudes are going to be like, bruh, it's bullshit. But sometimes, it's more rare, some girls actually are trying to just back up. So here's what happens a lot, okay? What'll happen is a guy will get complacent, for example, and you guys will be dating for years, and she's like, I actually do love this guy. But he's complacent. Sometimes I'm in love with him, sometimes I'm not. This isn't a conscious thought, this is just a feeling. So she'll pull away to figure out how she feels about you. That does happen. But in the meantime, you can't discount the obvious truth that she's a woman, she doesn't want to be alone, and she's going to want to go out with her friends and have fun. Women want to have fun. That's what they do. There are other dudes in this world, and again, if you find out what's going on, that she's with another guy or whatever, just write it off, let it go. She'll probably come begging back for you anyway, because the dude she's fucking around with probably doesn't know shit about girls anyway. Her emotions and what she's going to be saying to you and how she interacts with you might be all over the place. And this is why I'm starting with her, because I want you to have a realistic expectation of what she's going to be doing. So when she does that, right, she might text you, she might say she wants to hang out with you, she might say she wants to be friends, whatever. It does not matter what she says. If she ends the relationship, you go, you know what? I'm going to just take my time away from you, as hard as it is. Because she's going to be the one that's like, okay, I miss him and I broke up with him. I know I hurt him. I don't know what I want to do, blah, blah, blah. And then she's going to actually feel kind of awkward around you. That's why, like, if you guys have the same group of friends, I would avoid it because it's going to be an awkward energy. So you as the man, well, now let's revert back to what you should be doing, right? Since she's going to be all over the place, you as the man have to be the director. You have to be the leader, and you have to say, this is what I want. And it's very hard to do that when you're emotional about her. So what I see a lot of guys do is they'll say, fuck that bitch, right? I'll do no contact. I'll move on, blah, blah, blah. And then they get that feeling of, I miss her, right? So what they end up doing is they don't end up staying in the same lane. They change directions. They change, what they want to do because of how they feel. So it goes like this. How you feel influences how you think, which influences your actions. It goes in that order. So if you can change how you feel, then you're not going to do dumb shit. A lot of guys will get drunk and text their ex-girlfriends or whatever. I love you. I miss you. Please come back. That dumb shit. Don't do that. No begging and pleading. None of that. Because look, the decision's been made. How a woman comes to the decision, sounds like my voice cracked. How a woman comes to that decision about you is it's consistency. If she feels a consistent negative emotion about you, she'll logically go, why am I with this guy? When people feel that over time, and some women are more resilient than others, right? A lot of guys want to write off all women and be like, all women are shit, right? It's obviously not true, okay? But you have to understand that is how they work. Yes, they have an emotional operating system, right? But if they consistently feel that way, they're going to go, what the fuck am I doing? So that's what you have to understand. So that's why you, as the dude, you have to be very stern about what you want. A, I want to work on things. Okay. B, I'm going to take my space. I'm going to take my time and work on me. Now, you don't have to say that to her directly, right? I never said that kind of stuff, and all my exes came back to me, right? But it's important that you say, like, okay, I'm gonna do me for a while. She needs to see that. She needs to see that you care about yourself, because that way she doesn't assume that you're just pining over her, because that is what she will assume. Don't get me wrong. If you aren't because she knows that you wanted to continue the relationship, she's automatically going to go, you know what? I could probably get him back, right? It's called dumper's confidence. It's not that they consciously think this. It's not that they go, it's not a cocky thing, right? They just know that you were just together, and you're the one that it's just what happens. It's the natural, it's the power shifts, okay? So whenever somebody has the upper hand, it's just, they get confident. It's the way it works. So you have to, as a man, stay stern. So what that means is you want to say, and look, everybody that, comments on YouTube, they're like, do this and do this. Look, as a coach or a guide, whatever you want to call me, I want you to make the decision for yourself which you want. I'm not going to tell you, move the fuck on, unless she's already getting dicked down by somebody else. However, I'm going to tell you, right, this over here will lead you here, and this over here will lead you there. So you have kind of two options, really. Option A is you say, okay, I want to work on things. I'm not willing to be your friend, because she will try to friend zone you. She doesn't want to lose you as an option. Once you understand that you are now an option and you choose not to be, that's going to automatically increase your value, but not enough to the where she'll come back. You tell her that. I want to work on it. And if you don't want to work on it, that's fine. We'll go our separate ways, right? That's it. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Option B is just let it go from the beginning. So when I got dumped, right, I just said, bye, right? Have a good day. Now, my very first girlfriend, we broke up twice. The first time she broke up with me, I was a wreck. I begged and pleaded. But every time after that, I just pushed them out of my life. Every single time I did that, it worked. Because I started living my life. I mentally disconnected and said, okay, I'm probably never going to see them again. So I just moved on. I don't know. They were probably dealing with other guys. They were probably doing shit. I don't know. But I didn't care, because that was my choice. If you decide you want to take your ex back, that's fine. You have to be aware that they were apart from you and they could have been doing stuff, right? So it's important that you stay stern on your decision, whatever decision you do decide to make. And one of two things is going to happen. Either A, she's going to come back around and she'll want to work on things and she'll start putting herself in your orbit again. And then that's your opportunity to say, okay, let's talk about it. But you don't want to be too serious too quickly, because a lot of guys do this shit. Let's pick up right where we left off. Like a woman wants to hear that after, you didn't learn shit, did you? No, you have to gradually increase the attraction level like you did before. And then, or option B, she won't come back. Okay, either way, you watching these videos, you reading the books, you learning more about yourself is going to always increase your value. Going through pain it sucks, but it teaches you something, especially about yourself. I learned that I was a bitch for a while. Okay, I just was. Okay, I couldn't handle breakups. I was too weak. See, but when you go through pain, you become stronger. So that is the breakup process in terms of what you can expect from her behavior and what you need to do as a man, because this is directed mostly towards men. So that's what you guys need to do. If you want coaching, it's down below. If you have any questions, post them in the comments section and I'll see if I can get to them. I've been pretty damn busy lately. I'm building my SEO company. So if you have any questions, I'll try. And if you want coaching, it's down below in the description box or masculineenergy.net. Holler at you guys later. Done.